Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Can you still hear me now? Moses, you
Yeah.
can hear me?
Yes.
All right. How are you today, Moses?
Yes, I'm doing fine, thank you.
Tell me about yourself.
Um, yes, I'm from Spain.
And what do you do for work and what do you like to do for fun?
I work in a bank and I like practicing sports, going out with friends, and stay with my family.
Excellent. Thank you for sharing with us. Carmen, how are you today?
I'm fine. What about you?
I am great. Thank you. Tell us about yourself, please.
I like making movies for fun and for work.
All right. And where are you from?
I'm from Spain as well.
Okay. Thank you. Daniel, welcome to class. How are you today?
I am doing great. Thanks for asking.
And tell us about yourself, please, Daniel.
What do you want to know?
Whatever you want to share with me.
Well, I'm Daniel. I just graduated from the flight school and I'm looking for a job as a pilot right now.
All right, congratulations. How many hours have you flown?
Uh, 208. 208.
Nice. And
That
are
was.
you from Spain as well?
No, I'm from Colombia.
Okay, excellent.
Is this your
And
first
have
class
you?
here? Or am I?
Yes, today's my first class, so I had to do a lot of setting up when I came in. That's why it took me a little while. Are Now when you've flown your over 200 hours, was that in South America only, or have
Yeah,
you been
in my
ever
country.
abroad?
Oh, in my country because I flew a small airplane.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get started. Thank you for introducing yourselves. My name is Aaron. I am from the United States, but I currently live in Lima, Peru right now. So I am learning Spanish, so I know how you all feel learning a new language. So let me find my material that I uploaded here. Let me go through all these buttons to see where I can pull up the PDFs that I downloaded earlier. Here. Oh, recent apps. Well, as I'm looking here, why don't Moses? We're going to talk about dreams today. Why don't you share with us your latest dream? Talk about your latest dream, please.
Hmm, difficult. It's difficult. Hmm, uh, I really didn't have any dreams recently.
What kind of dreams do you mean? The dreams at the night, like nightmares, or the dream as goals in your life?
Any dream, your latest dream. Something maybe you dreamed last night, or something maybe you dreamed while you took a nap, or maybe a recurring dream that's fresh in your mind that you cannot get out of your head. Whatever you want to share with me.
I used to dream when I was a child, but now I haven't dreamed in the last years. I guess I dream, but I don't remember the dreams. When I get up, I know that I probably dream, but I cannot remember.
Any dream, your latest dream. Something maybe you dreamed last night, or something maybe you dreamed while you took a nap, or maybe a recurring. Okay, so I think now I found the material. Let me see if I can bring this first one up. So we can get started here. Let's see if it loads here correctly. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so we are all. Do you all see the parts of speech that I have uploaded? Does everybody see the parts of speech that I have put on for you to see?
Um, Aaron, can you paste it in the Google chat? Because sometimes the Burbling chat doesn't work.
Okay, so you want me to put the link into the chat? Okay. So there, I just put the link there. Pretty good too. We're looking for the parts of speech. Should say parts of speech, and we should have many different parts of speech. Can everybody see this?
Yep.
Okay, let's go through. I was thinking I'd be able to add my words, but I can't edit it, can I? Nope. All right, well, let's just go through. I'll just write them down and something for me to work on. So let's have Carmen. Can you give me the first three? Can you give me an example of the first three, please, Carmen?
Okay, you want an example of an adjective?
Yes.
Okay, clumsy.
Okay, clumsy. All right, now give me an example of a noun.
Bottle.
Bottle, good. Now a verb, please, Carmen.
Drift away.
All right, good. Phrasal verb. Nice. All right, so now let's have Daniel. Let's have you do the next three. I want you to give me an adverb first.
Completely. Is it an adverb?
Completely ran would be. I think that one can be both. Used for both.
Okay, or nearby or
Yeah, you could
everywhere.
do completely. Completely is will work.
Okay.
All right, now a verb ending in ing.
Drinking.
Drinking, good. And another adverb.
Everywhere. Is it an adverb? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Everywhere is a place. I mean, it's everywhere. It's not just one place, but it'll be more of a noun.
Okay, nearby. Is it an adverb?
No, we want something that would modify a verb, an adjective, another adverb.
Okay, extremely.
Extremely is a good one. All right, good job. All right, so now for the next three, let's have Bruno. Can you give me a verb in the past tense, please, Bruno?
Any verb?
Any verb in past tense.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Okay. Yes, I can hear you. What about bot? Bot.
Botch. Yep. Do botch. Good. Now, can
Yeah.
you give me
Mhm.
a noun?
Um. Um. A woman.
Woman, yes. All right, and now can you give me an adjective?
Um, Beautiful.
Good. Beautiful is a good one. Beautiful is a good one. All right. Now, Moses, let's have you give me a verb in the past tense, please, Moses.
Mm, did.
I'm sorry, can you repeat for
What
me,
did you
please?
do last? Did.
Oh,
What
did.
did you
Okay,
do?
did.
What did you do? What did you do
Good.
last summer?
Good. Did. Excellent. And now can you give me a noun?
Now, mm, uh, bet,
Good.
bet.
All right. I'm really sorry about the construction noise. I keep thinking he was going to stop. I think he keeps cutting the same thing twice. Now, Moses, can you give me an adjective, please?
Wonderful.
All right, a good one. Wonderful is a good one. All right, so you guys did really well with the parts of speech. So now I am going to upload another one here for you. And we are going to complete a Mad Lib. I don't know if you've ever done a Mad Lib before. But let's go ahead and click on this link, and we'll do probably half of it. Since I'm running short on time, I know how to complete this for the next class to make it faster. But click on this, and we'll do half the story here, so you can understand the exercise that I was doing. Does everybody have it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to read half the story with the words that you have gave me. So I had this totally clumsy dream last night. I was sitting on a bottle, and it started to drift away completely. I didn't know what to do, so I started drinking extremely. Then, suddenly, it botched, and I turned into a woman. Then, a beautiful woman. Then, suddenly, it did, and then suddenly, oh, I'm sorry, I got lost there. Yeah, turned into a woman. I was so beautiful that I did to the bed. When I got there, I found a wonderful, and then we would have completed more of these nouns and verbs. But these are called Mad Libs. It's a great way to learn the parts of speech. I was hoping would be able to write on the page, and it's a little easier to do this exercise. But Mad Libs, these are a great way to learn the parts of speech. You can find these all over. Always look up Mad Libs, and then you would go through and give words like you just did to me. You'd have to give a noun, give an adverb, give an adjective, a verb ending in ing, and then you would see the story completed. And then you could see it'd be a little fun. It's a little hilarious to read after you go through. But sorry we couldn't get to the whole story today. I do want to talk more about dreams. I want to talk about a phrasal verb here first. So I'm going to upload the next one here. We're going to learn a new phrasal verb. So I just put up another link for you to click on. And Carterman, let me know when you receive the link.
Yeah, I have it here.
Okay, can you read this for us, please?
Um, Dream on. Used to tell someone that they are hoping for something that will not happen. You are going to win the lottery. Dream on. A skepticism expression. Synonymous. Sorry, I kind of I can't read that properly.
Synonyms. Synonyms.
Synonyms. Okay, it is not because of the word. It is because it's like pasted together. I don't know if it is because of my computer or because of the file itself. I don't know if anybody has this problem.
I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I have synonyms followed by the colon. Is the way it should be. It should say synonyms followed by the colon. It's in parentheses. So you have it in
Um,
parentheses, synonyms, colon, and then it should say in your dreams, comma, you wish, exclamation point, in parentheses.
okay, I can't see that, but
Oh, that.
I'm trying with another browser. Let me see. Um,
Yeah, you.
Okay, but you did
Um,
good. Can you repeat? Can you repeat synonyms for me,
syn
please, Carmen?
synonyms.
All right, thank you. And Daniel, can you read the 3 examples that I have down below?
okay. Dream on, little one, if you think you're going to beat me. Dream on, girlfriend, if you believe that he will date you before me. Dream on, brother, that baseball team will never win the World Series. In
All
Spanish, it's
right, good.
like keep dreaming.
Oh yeah. So you've
Yeah.
heard this
So,
expression before.
well, it's the equivalent.
Okay.
I mean,
And Bruno, can you read and answer the first question for us, please, Bruno?
I don't know, but I can't open this link.
Oh, you can't open the link? Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Uh,
I can't.
what you can do is share your screen, maybe. Then we are going
share
to be
screen.
able
Yeah.
to see
So,
your screen.
go to the screen share. Okay, so it's something I have to do. I have to screen share. Okay. All right, well, I'll just read the question for you, Bruno, and let's have you answer. The question is, can you think of another example when to use dream on? Can you give me an example
Mm-hmm.
when you would use dream on, Bruno?
Um, what is the meaning of dream on?
Well, dream on is used to tell someone that they are hoping for something that will not happen. For an example, you are going to win the lottery? Dream on. We
Uh-huh.
usually use this with intonation. Dream on. Dream on, little one. If you think you are going to beat me, dream on, girlfriend. If you believe that he will date you before me, dream on, brother. That baseball team will never win the World Series. It's used a lot of times in sports. So if you had if you're a big soccer fan, maybe here for the World Cup,
If you're
team
not
that you
going
don't think,
to win the game, right?
yeah, you're telling the other person, your friend who thinks this other team is going to
So,
win. Your friend thinks this team's going to win, but you don't think that team will win. You'll say,
uh-huh.
dream on. Or if your friend says that he's going
Got
to
it.
go talk to this girl at a bar, he's like, I'm going to go talk to that girl and get her number. And you would say, dream on, never get her number. She's out of your league. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yes, totally. Mm-hmm.
All right. So can you think of another example when to use this?
So as I am Brazilian, um, I have to support national team. So um, I say that the other teams from different countries will dream on, but they will just dream on for the World Cup. Does that make sense or not?
I'm sorry, which team were you talking about? You're talking about every other team except for Brazil? They're going to have to dream on? Was that your
Yeah,
example? I didn't. Okay.
yeah, mm-hmm,
So any team that
yeah,
thinks they can beat Brazil, you would tell them dream on, correct?
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Uh, All right, that's perfect. That's exactly how this phrasal verb is used. Someone from any other country is like, yeah, we'll beat Brazil in the first round. You would say, dream on. Not going to happen. Dream on. Good job. Okay, so we have some new students.
Okay,
Ahmed, can you hear
yeah.
me?
Yes, I can. How are you?
Ahmed, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I am fine, thank you.
All right. Did you hear our definition of dream on, our explanation of the
Yeah,
phrasal verb dream
yeah,
on?
I think I got it. Yeah, I got the meaning.
Is this an expression that you could use daily?
Um, with friends, probably.
Exactly. With
Yeah,
friends,
but
easily
but
to
not
use.
not with my brothers or sisters, probably. Yeah, let's say a friend of mine asked me, for example, let's say to mm, like to copy my the homework. Let him dream on.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. Dream on. You're not going to copy off me. Dream
Yeah.
on. Excellent. That's a perfect example. And yes, definitely used with friends. You would not say this to your boss. If he said, hey, I need you to come in to work tomorrow, you would dream on. I'm not coming into
I'm
work.
getting fired.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you, Ahmed. Excellent. And we have Selma. Welcome to class. How are you today? Selma, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm doing very well. Thanks for asking.
Excellent. Good to have you in class. Do you understand this phrasal verb we have been talking about, dream on?
Yes, I've been following your definition about this phrase.
And how would you react if someone told you to dream on?
I would slap him or her on the face with a wet fish.
With a what? Did you say a wet fish?
Wet?
You said you
Yes,
would
I can.
slap him?
Uh-huh.
Nice, okay. So you would react strongly to someone to tell you to dream on. All right, good. So I think
Probably not.
you all understand dream on. Does anybody have any questions about this phrasal verb?
Is it disrespectful
Yeah,
in some way?
Well, it's not disrespectful. It's more for teasing and kidding, like Ahmed said, with your friends. It's really
Ah, okay.
used with your friends, and like Bruno discussed with your team.
But
Used a lot with teams. It's mostly used in sports because everybody has a different favorite team, and everybody thinks their team is the best. And then yes, with friends, especially guys, when they're talking about trying to get other women or trying to have things in their life. People
but
don't
if
think
you
that they are able to
if
have
he
it.
use it with a stranger, that would be bad or
It
no?
depends on the context. Now, if you can meet a stranger at a bar and he'll be talking about sports, and you
Ah,
can
okay,
easily use
got it.
this. But yeah, it's not disrespectful, but it's not something that's going to gain you gain you respect. It's not something that's going to gain you respect. Let me just put it that way. Okay, let me put up another something else that may be able to help you. I'll put up another file here for you. It's a famous song that you've probably all heard thousands of times. So let me put it down here for you again. And let's have Moises. Can you let me know when you get this link, when you get this page, when you're able to see it? Are you able to see it,
Got
Moises?
it.
Got it? All right.
Yes,
This
got
is
it.
a
Got it.
this is a song. You don't have to sing it. Just read the lyrics. I'm not going to make you sing. Just read the lyrics for us, and we'll see how this phrasal verb is used. So
Every
go ahead.
time, every, every time when I look in the mirror, all these lines on my face getting clearer. The past is gone. It went by like dusk to dawn. Isn't that the way? Everybody's got the dues in life to pay.
All right, good, Moses.
I
I'm going to
know
stop you there. I'm going to go through a couple words here. Can you repeat clearer? Clearer.
clear,
One more time.
clear,
Clearer. Good.
clear.
Good, much better. And what does that mean? All these lines on my face getting clearer. What do you think that means, Moises?
All these lines on my face getting clear. It's
So he's
like it's easier to understand.
yes, easier to understand, easier to see. He's looking in the mirror and he sees these lines, these wrinkles on his face, and they're clearer. He can see them easily. Sorry, easily. He can see them easily. These lines on his face, the wrinkles, they're getting clearer. Good. And then what does dusk till dawn mean, Moses? What do you think dusk till dawn means?
That is like uh, that is rubbish. Like that, or to dawn is when it's getting dark.
Correct. Dusk is actually after. So dusk is after
After
the
something,
sunset.
something. Dusk.
Yeah, after the sunset. Dusk is after the
Dusk.
sunset. Soon as the sun has set, you no longer see the sun. There's still a little bit of blue in the sky before it becomes night. There's that still a little bit of blue, and you might see some reddish colors. This is dusk. It's when the
Ah,
day turns into
dusk.
night. And then dawn,
Dusk.
this is before the sunrise. For the sunrise. Before the sun starts to rise, you see blue in the sky. You know, it's night, and then you start to see bluish sky, and then the sun will begin to rise. This is dawn. That blue before the sun rises is dawn. So from dusk until dawn. Still night. There's no sun, but there's still a little color. Dusk until dawn. All right. Thank you, Moises. Perfect. Okay, Selma,
Thank you.
can you read the next 4 lines for us, please, Selma?
Yes, sir. I know nobody knows where it comes and where it goes. I know it's everybody's sin. You got to lose to know how to win.
All right. Thank you, Selma. Can I have you read this second line a little slower? Where it comes and where it goes.
Where it comes and where it goes.
Good job. And this last line, read it slower for me, please. You got to lose to know how to win.
You got to lose to know how to win.
Good, much better. And what do you think that means, Selma? You got to lose to know how to win.
You, you would appreciate things more when you nearly lose them.
That's yes, when you lose something, you will know how to appreciate them. If you lose a friend, you will know how to appreciate the next friend.
Mhm.
Do you ever play sports, Selma? Or have you ever?
Yes, I used to play karate.
And what happens if you lose a karate match? Do you feel sad? Or do you feel like you're ready for the next one? Do you feel like you learned something?
Well, if I have a second chance, I won't feel sad. But if I don't get a second chance, I would just feel devastated, and I need some time to wake up again on my feet.
But do you learn from every match that you have lost? Do you learn how to do better for the next match?
Definitely, I always learn a lot of things after losing different matches.
Excellent. Yeah, we have to lose sometimes. We have to have failure in order to succeed. You need to fail sometimes so you know how to succeed later. Nobody succeeds or nobody wins their first time. You have to lose or fail to know how to win. And Selma, what is sin? What does that mean? I know it's everybody's sin. What is a sin, Selma?
A guilt, a guilt that is committed by people, and they usually go to church to tell the priest about their sin. It's usually a huge guilt. I mean, like being pregnant when you are not married for the girl.
All right, good. So sin, yeah, guilty things. Guilty things. Things, usually negative things. Negative things. Or negative actions. Negative actions. Good. Excellent, Selma. Thank you. Okay, Daniel, can you read the next 6 lines for us, please?
Will be since okay. Half my life is books, writing pages, live and learn from fools and from sages. You know, it's true. All these feelings come back to you.
All right, good. Excellent pronunciation. All right, so he says, half my life is books, written pages. What do you think this signifies, Daniel?
All my life is books. Uh, I don't know. It's already done, or
Exactly. It's in the books. That's another um, expression that we use. In the books.
okay.
In the books. It's already done. It is already done. Usually after a sports match, they'll say this game is in the books. So when you watch the World Cup this year, after two teams have played and you know who the winner is or who the loser is, or if they tied, you'll say the game is in the books. It's in the books. It's history. So in other words, it's history. We can read about it now. It has happened. We can read about it.
But
So
must
this
be
person's life.
in the past.
Exactly. In the past. Good
Yeah.
job. All right. And what do you think the difference is between fools and sages, Daniel?
Like stupid and smarter people.
Yeah, or wise,
Or wise, yeah.
uneducated and educated,
Yeah, I think I
or
use.
ignorant and wise.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right. Thank you, Daniel.
Okay.
Okay. Um, yeah. Bruno, were you able to see this link this time? Can you see this song that we are reading?
Um, Let me try.
All right. Carmen, can you see it?
Yes, I can.
All right. Can you read
It's not
the
open.
rest of it for me, please, Carmen?
Sing with me, sing for the years, sing for the laughter, sing for the tears. Sing with me just for today. Maybe tomorrow the good Lord will take you away.
All right. And go ahead and read the phrasal verb and the line after that for me, please.
Dream on, dream until your dreams come true.
Good job. Have you heard of this song before, Carmen?
I would need to hear the music to give you an answer.
Okay.
Because by the lyrics, I am not sure.
Does anybody recognize this song? It's from the 1970s. It's been around for a few years. Or anybody recognize the name of the group?
Yeah, Aerosmith.
But you've never heard this song. This was actually their first hit. This one was actually their first hit before they got famous. But I'll let you all look at that on YouTube after class. I'm going to put up another link. We're going to learn something else now. Let me put this up in the chat box, and we're going to learn about the Sandman.
I think the famous song from Aerosmith is "I Don't Want to Miss a Thing" or "I Don't Want to Miss a Thing."
Yeah, that one was in the 90s. So yeah, they've had a lot of hits before that, but this Dream On was their first hit in the 70s. They've been around since the 70s. They've been around a long time. All right, can everybody click on the link for me, please? And Bruno, have you been having any luck accepting the links?
Nope, it's not ready.
No?
No,
Okay.
unfortunately.
I apologize, Bruno. Let's have for this next one, let's have Daniel. Can you read the first just read the first sentence for me, please, Daniel?
Okay, the Sandman. The Sandman is a fantasy or folk figure associated with sleep and dreaming.
All right. What do you think that means? Folk figure.
Folk figure. A fantasy or I really don't know. Actually, I have never had heard about Sandman. It's maybe just an American fantasy. I don't know.
Well, you'll learn about the Sandman here in a little bit. Can anybody explain folk to me, please? A folk figure? Can anybody explain this word to me?
It belongs to the tradition, like it has old roots.
Good. These are traditional stories. Traditional stories that may or may not be true. Most of the time they're not, but they may or may not be true. Folk stories. This is a folk figure. Some people believe in the Sandman, but some people do not. So it's a
Hmm.
folk figure. Kind of like the Loch Ness Monster or the Boogeyman.
Hmm.
Maybe which one maybe you would know about. Can't think of any of them. Maybe can't think of any that would everybody would know. But yeah, traditional stories. I'm sure everyone has a traditional story from their culture that people might believe or might not believe. All right, Amen. Can you read the paragraph, please, about the Sandman for us, please, Amen? Yes, Ahmed, please. Go ahead and read the paragraph, the next paragraph for us, please.
Okay, okay,
Can you read?
okay. The Sandman is a
Thank
very
you.
small man. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. The Sandman is a very small. Okay, good. The Sandman is a very small man who wears a long nightcap, and if you have been very good, he comes in the night and makes you sleepy by sprinkling sand in your eyes, which will give you very good dreams. He is usually
All right.
depict. Okay,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
shall I continue? Oh, okay.
Yes, please.
He is usually okay. He is usually depicted as carrying around a big sack full of sand and sometimes represented as a fairy. The story lends itself well to more sinister variations and has been recast in a number of darker versions, including some where the Sandman steals your eyes and eats them, puts you to sleep forever, or suffocates you under his mountain of sand.
All right. Good job, Ahmed. I want you to repeat this word here, the contraction. You read you have, but I want you to read it as a contraction. You've.
Okay,
You've.
you've been, you've been, is it?
Yes, you've been very good.
Okay,
You've been very good.
okay.
Can you
You've
read it one
been
more
very
time for
good.
me? All
Okay,
right,
you've
good.
been very good.
Perfect. Excellent. And then this word here, depicted. Can you repeat this word? Depicted.
Depicted.
Good. What does that mean, depicted, Ahmed?
Hmm, I don't know, described or well known.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Exactly. Described. He is described. Good job. All right, Selma. What does sinister mean? Selma, can you explain sinister?
Well, I'd like to, teacher, but I was just going to ask you about this word. I don't have any clear idea about sinister.
Okay, Moses, do you understand this word, sinister?
Yes, yes,
Can you tell us?
yes, I
What does sinister
understand.
mean? Can you explain it to us, please?
It's something that is, I don't know how to explain. It's the same word in Spanish, but it's like it's not like awful. Not it's not awful. It's mm, difficult and is uh, with fear, something with fear, something that you can be afraid of.
Right. Good. Exactly. Something evil. Evil or
Evil.
fearful. Excellent. This is sinister. Thank you. Thank you, Moses. Perfect. And Daniel,
Yep.
what does this mean, sprinkling? It says by sprinkling sand in your eyes. What is sprinkling? What kind of action is that?
Where is it? Sorry. Where is that
Uh,
word?
sp- Sprinkling. It says in the night and makes you sleepy by sprinkling sand in your eyes.
Sprinkling like spelling maybe, or like how do you say that? It's like spelling like like let fall things. I don't know what to say. For example, there is machines in the garden, the backyard, that sprays water around the grass, around the flowers. That's
Okay.
sprinkling, no?
Yes, they can sprinkle the water. But when you say spilling, like that's coming in one direction. When you spill something, it it just goes out in one direction. Like water will just go on the table. But when
Ah,
you
yeah.
sprinkle, how does the water go on the table when you sprinkle it?
Oh, maybe when the water strikes the table, they will sprinkle, no?
Yeah, but the person would have to sprinkle the water. But when you sprinkle
Ah,
water, or
yeah.
if you
Okay,
sprinkle
okay.
sand, how does a when he sprinkles the sand, does that mean a lot of sand is going to go in this person's eye at one time? Or when
Yeah.
the water sprinkles in the garden, are you just going to pour a bunch of water on the plants, make it
Ah,
really
okay.
wet at once? Or how would you sprinkle it?
What do you mean?
I know I got kind of confusing there. But let me just explain. Sprinkling is in a motion, like when you're cooking. Like, you have flour,
Ah, okay. Yeah.
and you sprinkle like this. It's usually with little things. It comes in little spots. So with the water, it's a little bit of water at once. With the sand, it's a little bit of sand at once. He's not going to just drop all the sand in the eye. You don't just pour the water where it just comes gushing. You sprinkle.
Ah, okay.
Sprinkle.
Gotcha.
This is to sprinkle. Sprinkling sand. Okay. Carmen? Let's
Yes.
see here. What is a fairy, Carmen? What's a
Oh,
fairy?
fairy, it is a little small, tiny woman, maybe, or girl, and with a magical stick and with wings. It appears in Peter Pan. I don't know her name in English, but yeah, a fairy is something like that.
Exactly. Good job. Yeah, Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell is a fairy. Ex-
Tinkerbell is her name in English?
yeah, Tinkerbell.
Okay.
Excellent. That is a fairy. Okay, so now I have one more, the last link here for you. If everybody can pull this link up, we're going to read another song. And Carterman, let me know when you get this song. This is a more recent song. It's still about 20 years old, but it's more recent than Dream On. So maybe you've heard of this song before.
Okay.
All right. Can you read the first part for us, please, Carterman?
Say your prayers, little one. Don't forget, my son, to include everyone. I took you in, warm within, keep you free from sin, till the Sandman he comes.
Good job. So there we see that word sin again. What does tuck you in mean, Carterman? How can you explain tuck
Oh,
you in?
I was thinking about it. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Can anybody explain tuck? To tuck something in or tuck a person in?
It's like put something inside something, or no?
No, it's a lot like that. You tuck. Like your shirt, you can tuck your shirt in. You put your shirt,
Usually,
and then you
yeah,
can put your
children
shirt into
might.
your pants. You tuck your
Oh,
shirt into your pants. This is to tuck. I'm gonna tuck my shirt in. You leave your shirt out, or you tuck it in. Tuck it into your pants. And then at night, mothers will tuck in their children. So they put the child to bed, and then they put the blankets really close to the child's body. They tuck it under the child's body so the child is warm. He won't be cold. The blankets are underneath his body. So that's what we said. We tuck you in. Tuck you in. Does that make sense?
yeah.
All right. Thank you, Colin. Okay, Daniel, can you read the chorus for us, please, Daniel? I think it's the next 6 lines.
Okay. The next six. Okay. Sleep with one eye open, gripping your pillow tight. Exhale light, enter night. Take my hand. We're off to never, never, never land. Never, never land.
All right, that's another reference to Peter Pan, Never Never Land. That's where Peter Pan and Tinkerbell lived, was in Never Never Land. That's what that represents. And what does that mean, down you'll sleep with one eye open? What do you think that
Uh,
means?
well, you have to be aware of your environment. That's what it means.
Exactly. Yeah, you got to be aware. You can't even sleep. If you sleep, someone can come and steal from you or even hurt you. But you still have to
Exactly.
get rest. You have to sleep. You're a human, so you have to sleep with one eye open so your body can get rest and you can still be aware of people that might come around and hurt you. All right, good. Moises, can you read the next part? I think it's 7 lines for us, please.
Yes. Something strong. Shut the light. Heavy thoughts tonight, and they aren't of Snow White. Dreams of war, dreams of lies, dreams of dragon's fire, and of things that will bite. Yeah,
All right, good, Moses. Excellent intonation there at the end. Great. What do you think that means, heavy thoughts? It says heavy thoughts. What do you think that refers to?
thoughts. Uh, like nightmares.
Yeah, it could be nightmares. But what about during the day if you have heavy thoughts? If you're going through your day and you have a heavy thought, what do you think that refers to?
Dirty thoughts.
Well, not only dirty, but maybe when you're thinking about something for a long time, they're heavy thoughts, something that's on your mind that you think about constantly over and over and over. It's a heavy thought because it bothers you. It's a thought that bothers you, a heavy thought. All right, well, we have reached the hour. Selma, can you read the rest of the song for us to finish this up for us, please, Selma?
Uh, Now and I me down to sleep, pray the Lord my soul to keep. And if I die before I wake, pray the Lord my soul to take. Hush, hush, little baby, don't say a word. And never mind that noise you heard. It's just a piece under your bed, in your closet, in your head.
All right, good. So yeah, hush, shh, hush, hush, shh, hush. Has anybody heard of this song before?
No.
No? Nobody heard of. This was one of Metallica. Well, it wasn't their first hit. This was a big hit from Metallica in the 90s. Very famous song. All right, well, you learned 2 new songs today, so you can go on YouTube and listen to these songs. Now that you know the lyrics, you can sing along with them. All right, well, that is it for today. I thank you all for coming in and participating and staying patient with me. Do you have any final questions?
I hope the songs to be good, Aaron. I'll give you some feedback later.
All right. All right. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you
Well,
very
All
much.
right.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Well, thank you all for
Bye.
coming in, and I hope to see you all again soon. Look
Okay.
for
See
me
you.
anytime. My
Thank you
name is
very
Aaron.
much.
Yeah. Bye
okay.
bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah, bye bye.